Hello guys, and we are finally here. My goodness. So I'm trying to do these things like what we know so far about games, but it turns out that we don't actually know much about the game that I want to talk about today, which is Forza Horizon 2. Yes, this is now a thing, and I'm very happy to say it is a thing. And Playground Games have decided to make a Forza 2, Forza Horizon 2. Not just a Forza 2, Forza Horizon 2. So, I think that, you know, this is a great thing. Because I think this is one of their best games, but no one enjoyed it because they didn't really know much about it. They didn't expect it. They expected it to be like the race that its predecessors were. You know, like all the other Forzas. They thought they were going to be exactly the same. It's just a track race game, but it's on road and it's not going to work. Playground Games really showed it to work, so I'm kind of happy that they're doing this. As a second one, I've been looking forward to it for quite a while now. Finally being announced, you know, really made me happy. Made me like think that, you know, maybe finally we've got another good game on our hands that we can play, rather than all the shit that we've got apart from Forza 5 on the Xbox One currently. So yeah, they've announced it and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome, because I'm planning on getting an Xbox One. I was like, this is great, it means that I can have a second game to play on Xbox One. Totally worth it. Then they announced that they're going to be making it on the 360 as well. Yes, a Forza Horizon 2 game, a game that comes out after I'm trying to figure out where I am on the map. Yeah, after fucking Forza 5, which came out on the Xbox One only, is coming out on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Mind you, it is being made by two different developers, but I don't see a problem with this, to be honest. I don't see a massive flaw in this plan. This plan is amazing. This plan is excellent. Who came up with this? So basically what they've got is they've got two different engines running two different games made by two different companies, which means that there's going to be two completely different games, but they're both called Forza Horizon 2. They're both going to be I was going to say amazing, but I ended up adding an S to it. I don't know how. It's going to be amazing because they're sticking with the same idea, same cars, same everything, apart from it's made by two different people. The one on Xbox One is made from the Forza 5 graphics engine. Now bear in mind, graphics engine. That is what they said. They haven't said any other engine. They said graphics engine, meaning that they could be using a new arcadey type, you know, thing, engine to run the game. Just like this is quite an arcadey. It's not really like that sporty, is it? Like proper, you know. Sorry about the building work. I might be able to hear that on the mic. You can hear it on the mic. That's great. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure you could hear it on the mic, because it's really annoying and I can't stop anything. So yeah, sorry about that. There's some building work happening next door. So yeah, the reason why I think it's going to be made on a new arcade engine is because when they said the Xbox 360 version, they stated that it's going to be running on the same engine as Forza Horizon 1. So, not just the graphics engine, the same engine, as in the same arcadey style racing that we had from Horizon 1 for Horizon 2. Which makes me excited as well, because I really did like it. Now, when I played Forza Horizon, although it was a very good game, I had many flaws with it. This is the way it was. It was an excellent game, but whenever I talk about Forza Horizon, I always end up stepping on the bad parts before or after stepping on the good ones. It doesn't matter which way around, I just end up doing it. One of them was the amount of cars in it. Terribly short of cars. I just thought that they could have really increased the amount of cars in it. It really would have made me a lot happier if I could have picked from a wider range of cars. And I guess I know the reason why is because the car companies were a bit spectacle. I said that in like the X-Men review that I haven't uploaded yet. Skeptical about this game being popular, And I think hopefully a lot more car companies will be like, yeah, this is a good idea. We need to do this now. So yeah, hopefully that's the way it's going to be. But also another thing was the map. Now, although the map was good and all that, it didn't really vary much. Like, yes, it had the really nice roads on the west side? I think it was the west. On the west side of the map, where you could drift around, and you had the, like, the middle bit, which was quite, like, roady, and there was a tiny little town, and, you know, there was a couple of straights. And I was a bit like, yeah, it lacked a lot of stuff. I thought it just, first of all, this here, you can see it on the screen, I'm doing a live con by the way, compared to my Borderlands one. Rails. They have rails. Whereas if you go on something like, I don't know, Test Drive Unlimited 2, which is a game that came out a couple of years before Forza Horizon, it had no rails, you could travel anywhere. You just climb up mountains. And with the crew coming up, I kind of hope they do this again. And I know, I talked to my friend about it, and he went, so you're basically looking for GTA, where you can go anywhere. And I was like, well, sort of, yeah, because that's what the expectations of this kind of game is for now. I don't want to be refined to roads when you're giving me Ford Raptors to play with, you know. And I think, especially with the rally DLC that came out with this, I was just like, well, where am I going to use it? There's like 4 rally paths. I'm going to get bored of them pretty easily. So, you know, it was a bit like, it was a bit annoying, to be honest. I found it slightly annoying. And not with the map like that, it's also the fact that I didn't think, first of all, it was big enough, because look, I've spent, what, 7 minutes and I'm nearly on the other side of the map already. Whereas in GTA, you know, it takes about 10 minutes in an adder to get from one side of the map to the other. And plus, I've been drifting the entire time. I felt that the map wasn't that big, and also because of the fact that it had railings, it didn't feel that big at all because I had to stick to roads. Whereas if you give me the entire map and an achievement where you have to travel, like, for example, Skyrim, you have to travel 100% of the map, that would have made it interesting. The environment was terrible. Like, it was all this. It was just like mountains and maple and then a tiny bit of desert. And it's like, right. Whereas I would quite like a couple of street racy, like, city areas and proper tarmac roads, and then have like a wide mountain like this one here, this mountain here. I can't even look up, man. This mountain here would be amazing. Wait a second, we're going on photo mode. Take a photo. Oh, fuck. What did I just do? Oh, okay. Look at that. Wow, look at my effects. Colour. That's what happens when I go on. Right. Cancel. Right. There you go, that mountain there would be amazing to drive up. And even go around there, and then even up there. Oh wow, right. But yeah, look at that. And we're not allowed to because we're refined by these. But yeah. So I just find it like, if you're going to the next generation of gaming and sticking with this gen, you kind of want to do something like that, especially with GTA out there, where you can literally just do that anyway. So yeah, with that, I was talking. Oh wait, shit! Can we go up there? Can we go up there? Is that a thing? Am I allowed to? What? I might. Okay. It's not got no railing on it. This would be embarrassing if I could go. Oh, what the fuck? If I could get up there, yeah. Oh no, there's an invisible wall. Fuck's sake. Don't troll me like that, man. So yeah, as a response to this, I was like, holy crap, I really want this, and this when I first heard that Forza Horizon 2 was being announced. And then they said, oh yeah, it's going to be set in the south of Europe. Europa. And everyone who saw this information is American apart from me and Tom. Oh shit. Oh yeah, they do have free roam areas like this, but it's not everywhere. Let's That's why I was kind of doing before anyone gets. There is free roam area. Yeah, no, I won't like everyone. It's not bad. This was terrible. It wasn't big enough, and plus there's houses everywhere and trees are made of steel. But yeah, it was everyone. I'm pretty sure who saw the news. Like, every racer was American, apart from me and Tom. And Tom doesn't really have a knowledge in geography, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so I just immediately went, oh, south of Europe, that means Monaco. And no one thought of it. And I was like, Monaco and the Alps. Monaco and the Alps. And I was like, Monaco and the Alps will be the best area, because then you have the city that I was after, and also the environmental fucking snow with the mountains, and also the Alps have some of the best roads in the entire world. And then a couple of days later, it's set around Monaco. I was just like, so oh wow, and I was just like, this is amazing. This could be really good. And that's also why I'm talking for God knows how long about stuff that I really wanted, because I feel like they are really going for the customers, and obviously they're not going to hear this video at all unless we like hashtag it under like watch this Horizon or something. I don't know. But you know, I'm just trying to point out some things that would be awesome, and since they are going down what people like, let's hope they do some of these things. So bearing in mind that they've done that, and they've got one of my favourite Lambos, they've got 6 screenshots, and I don't know if I'm going to put them anywhere or whatnot. They got some awesome cars, and you know, I'm going to suggest some cars to them. I'm going to suggest 10 cars now that I think should be in it. Obviously the higher the GT Need for Speed Movie Edition, the GT 500 Need for Speed Movie Edition, like it's only in like silvery white and blue, and it's got 900 brake horsepower stock, and it's a bomb, and you can get that. Would be amazing. Just do that. The BLZ, obviously, but then as a fourth car, the BLZ Cosworth that's just coming out. We need the Mercedes 6x6, and they're not. I know they're not going to do that, but it's worth a shot. And if you are going to do that, which you're not, then do the Brabus edition as well. Have an electric car for the fun of it, so have that Mercedes SLS electric car that comes in neon yellow. That would be awesome. The LaFerrari, just because I can ask for it. I really, really, really want a Lupo or a Polo. I know it's really weird, but I love that car so much. And then obviously Nissan GTR tuned. Most of the drifters have a really nice drift track in there somewhere. But yeah, so apart from that, I can't really ask for much. And then what I want a Monaco base map where you can go around the Monaco track and some races on the Monaco races. And then I want a really nice drift section for the drifters out there to tandem. I want the free roam to be a lot better, because it was pretty awful in this game. Like online, I mean. Like, you can't just join random lobbies. I want to join random lobbies and be tandeming with people. I don't want to have to befriend them or get an invite. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would say police, but then that would be too much Need for Speedy. Maybe police cars? No, not again. I'm pushing it a bit. Obviously we have weather and night and day and all that. That's cool. Trying to think of anything else. Apart from, obviously, the ones that I mentioned. More Top Gear challenges. Because in Forza 4 and Forza 5, they had Top Gear challenges. And then in Forza Horizon, they didn't. And I know this is because they're made by 2 different companies. Stop it. But imagine, like, a Bugatti versus a plane, for example, across the map. And you have to get there first, and the plane has to go around the side of the map, and you have to go across the middle, and you have to get there first. Because they had balloon races and that, but it was like, they were tournament races, they're not Top Gear races, and you could have like a boat across the river next to, or a rocket powered jet, a rocket powered canoe, sorry, or something like that, you know, something that hasn't been used before on Top Gear or anything, or like a wingsuit, or so, you know, this bring up the ante a bit. Also, rally DLC from standard, so rally suspension being added to stuff, and then go around the crew method and put rally suspension on something like, I don't know, a GT500, and put rally tyres on, I don't know, a GT500. I would love to go rallying in a GT500. I just love it. Like, every time people mention the cruise shit, I'll just go, Camaro, stock, rally tyres, rally suspension, raid bumper. And then I go GT500, rally, and then just like, okay, because it's just too cool. But yeah, definitely that's one thing. Also, the 250 place to 1 needs to be extended. Way too easy for me. I've got to number 1. I am currently trying to get to the number 1, and I'm only on like the orange wristbands or something. Like, I'm 1 off the gold or something, and you should get it after that, or something like that, and it's stupid. Oh wow, I got 30 grand. That's nice. Over 9,000! Also, Gymkhana events! Yes! Why the hell not? Fucking Gymkhana events. That is what we're on about. Just have some of them. Like, have rally set up and then a Gymkhana set up. Like, freaking... Like, do spin dryers and shit as challenges. That would be awesome! That would be awesome! That would be cool when you're part of a team. That would be fucking awesome! I'm living my dream. I haven't driven this road before. How the bloody hell haven't I driven... 2 wheels, okay. Everything is better when we stick together. Right, yeah. So that's that. I think that will cover it for the time being. If I have anything else that I want to tell you guys about, then I will. Apart from that, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button and express your feelings about Forza Horizon 2 in the comment section below. I'll be going through some of the other car racing games that have been announced / coming out soon / E3 / stuff like that, and I'll be doing an overall top 5 racing games of E3 at the end of E3, because I'll be watching every single thing that happens at E3, and I'll make sure to include everything that's awesome, as well as doing top 5 gun games, like shooter games, and top 5 other games, and top 5 personal games, like just generally, maybe top 11s if there are enough, or something like that. As well as highlights, awesome source, game information on certain games. Any games that you suggest, I will do. I'm fine with that. I do not mind any questions. Again, feel free to ask. I am open to questions, not only about games though. I'm going to try and start getting the AMA things going, so make sure to hashtag AMA, and I'll be sure to answer them at some point. As soon as I get like 10 AMAs like asked, I will do an AMA like video. That's what I'll do. Every 10 that I get, I'll do an AMA video. Twitch will be back. I will return to Twitch, and I'll start adding campaigns like where you can subscribe to me on Twitch, which will cost money. Well, I don't know how it works yet, but it's another way of getting money apparently that I could easily use, because YouTube's too difficult. I'll also be doing like donations and all that, so you can donate to me so I can have monies, and then I can buy awesome sauce and make you awesome videos and shit. See if I can get more popular on Twitch than I can on YouTube. That would be funny. Like Liam at 28,000 views on Twitch, 25,000 views on YouTube, somehow. Also, start like near the summer, I'm gonna see if I can get a 24-hour, maybe 48-hour live stream going. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna convince my parents to do that, but you know, fuck it. I'm gonna see what I can do. And then I might actually restart Forza Horizon on my other account. I'll make it like a single player account. Do that as a let's play. Counting down for Forza Horizon 2. I felt like I might need to do it, but yeah, that's that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. At the end of this video, I'm going to put the trailer out, the teaser trailer we have, and that will be that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.